For the Bitcoin price, we have a make or break situation. We are right in front of the weekend, and we will cover with DavinciJ15 the exact game plan and also a continuation trade where he is going to go into the trade and where he is going to exit it to play this market today and during the weekend as good as possible and pull out as much profits as possible in that very crazy situation right now. So if you're already looking forward to that, make sure you take a seat, make sure you smash up that like button right now. And that being said, without any further ado, DavinciJ15, the most important question of today: how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well also, man. We had so much fun before the video started, man. We need some outtakes for the audience. It's actually always so funny to have a call with you.
Exactly. Don't stand up because I know you're in your underwear.
I'm wearing swim trousers, and he was joking that it's the underwear while I was pulling up the green screen magic. It's not my underwear, it's swim trousers. It has actually everything what swim trousers have. So please, DaVinci, stop with it. Let's go and continue with it. I can't wait for the comments about the swim trousers. Let's continue with the Bitcoin price. Let's take things seriously because we are talking about money here, even though crypto is fun. So, DaVinci, you said you were actually entering a long position, and many other people did also after their own research, and it was because of a specific indicator firing up. And now many people are asking, since the markets are struggling a bit, altcoins are going down, and Bitcoin is kind of holding steady. They are asking, is this trade still ongoing? Are we still going most likely to the upside? And what to do during the weekend? Is there anything else, any other actions we can take? And you were talking about the continuation trade. So all of that, maybe we can cover it right now and we can pull up the charts.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you know, the alts are going down, and I believe with that happening, I think there was a lot of people pushing money into Bitcoin because most of these alts are priced in Bitcoin. So that's probably what's holding up this market as the industry players and institutions try to push down the market, and rightfully so. If this was any other market, I would be going on a short here. If this was not Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin.
Exactly. We have other physics in this market, man. It's just crazy.
I would be like, I'd be on the short side all the way because this is the zone for taking shorts, and we're in the New York kill zone time frame right now, and the New York boys just can't bring this market down.
Yes,
they are struggling. So and they know coming into the weekend that you moon boys are just gonna be only buying, so yeah. They're gonna have to, if they're doing shorts, leverage shorts, they're going to have to close their positions and move this market up.
Very quickly, you just for the audience who does not know what the New York kill zone is, all the grayscalers, all the CME guys on the NYSE and so on, you know that the NYSE and the Nasdaq, nothing like, it's not 24/7. It's starting at, what did you say, 9:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning? Exactly, so, New York, the Eastern time, and that's the time when they are killing the little, like the noobish traders on the markets with huge wicks, with volatility and so on. Just as a quick background story, because as you know, Bitcoin is also going traded on these markets, which are not 24/7.
Exactly. So those guys, they're pretty brutal. Like the New York boys, the kill zone in that time frame really wipes out a lot of the newbie traders, because they love to get after those people in the beginning of the opening session and at the closing session. So watch out for that, and never trade in front of the Fed is one of the things you never do.
Yes.
But anyways, moving on, looking for a trade, right? Another trade. We're already in one trade, and this trade is still valid, but you can see this market is winding up. We have like a wedge pattern here, right? And we're just trying to decide to break out to the upside or to the downside. If we break to the downside, we're definitely going to get definitely get stopped out here. If we break to the upside, we're headed straight up to our target price, which is right up here for our original trade, which is at 13,300 actually.
Yes.
13,000, almost 300. So if we get up to that point, if we break out, we're breaking there, and if we break down, we're breaking down probably to the if I were to do a fib here, we're breaking down from here to here. We're probably breaking down to the hang on, that's not a fib. I'm gonna put that to the side, but I want that because it helps us decide on our continuation trade, and I'm going to just quickly set up the fibs here.
Yeah, that looks better.
Reverse this, okay. And I'm going to move the other one off to the side because we're going to look at that later. And so we're probably going to come all the way down to the 61.8, which is $10,338. That would be unfortunate, but that's the way the market works, and not everything works out the way you want it to work out. But that's where we're going if we break down from this wedge, and if we break up, we're definitely going to get our fills on our longs, long trade. Now, if you were looking for another trade, of course, our trade is still valid, but there's another trade shaping up here, which is called a continuation trade. And so what you can do with this continuation trade is buy it on a breakout. You could go, okay, you want DaVinci, I don't want to risk my money on your this long trade until this wedge pattern breaks out. Fine. Well, this is a buy on the breakout trade here. You can see here, let me just line this up correctly. Yep. Okay, that's good enough. It doesn't have to be exact, but this is close enough. If we get to the 25%, we break out. That's out above this particular wedge pattern. This 25% is where you'd buy. It's at $12,020 or something like that, and you could buy at that point and ride the trade up all the way up to this continuation trade, all the way up to what was it? $14,500, almost $14,420.
And that's the target for the AB equals CD.
Exactly.
Perfect, man. So what you are saying right now, either you jumped also on that long trade, which was at approximately 11,700. So it's a slight profit right now. Either you jumped into that or you didn't. There is still a continuation trade, a breakout trade ahead of us. So let's say the retailers win against these nicey killers and they are switching their shorts into long positions and we are breaking out to the upside for good, not to the downside. In that case, you would be buying the 12,020 US dollar mark to jump into that continuation trade, the breakout trade, and then you would close your position at the end of the AB equals CD at 4,400-ish something.
Exactly. With this continuation trade, you could also make trading stops, right? There's a certain set of rules. It's actually called a bot trade. I learned from Brian Beamish at the Rational Investor. Basically, if it comes up to the 50% mark, you move your stop to break even, which is where you got in at $12,020. Yep. So the 50% mark is 12,800, and then if it goes to the 66%, which is 13,300, which is where we would be, taking profits. If it gets up there, that would be moving your trailing stop to 50%, which is move your stop to 1,200, 800, so that you actually get some money out of this trade.
Yes.
And then you ride the rest all the way up to the top of 14,400.
That's actually a very great strategy because some people, they never ever know how to exit. Some people open long or short positions. They are very often in a profit, but then the huge wicks, they get stopped out and they end up in, I don't know, in a stop out or in a liquidation, even though they were in a profit for a long time. So a trading stop loss might be good for exactly those people who, who want to leave a trade at least a few times in a profit. A trading stop loss is actually a very great suggestion, especially in that breakout trade. DaVinci, thank you so much for that suggestion here. So what do you think in terms of probabilities? You said we can still break to the downside, but the likelihood is higher that we are breaking out to the upside since it's Bitcoin and some other reasons you mentioned. What would you put I know you cannot or you don't like to put the probabilities out there exactly, but maybe can you give us a rough estimation? What do you think, which scenario is more probable, breaking to the upside or breaking to the downside?
Well, I would say, in a normal market, I would say the probabilities are low that we're breaking higher. If this was a normal market, but because this is Bitcoin, and because there's so many moon boys out there, in this market, I believe the probability is a lot higher. And I think we got like anywhere from 60 to 70% chance that we're going to break to the upside.
Yes. But man, that's perfect. First of all, that sounds very great. You know, we are moon boys. We want to have a bullish bias in the bull market. So guys, everyone who was asking for a perfect trading strategy, like not perfect, but a very good trading strategy within this day, today, and the next days during the weekend, there you go. Make your own research, check it out, and once you like it, once you made your own research, take advantage of that. Thank you so much for that. And DaVinci, you mentioned something very important. Some celebrities in the space, in the traditional finance space, especially in the US, they are kind of lying to us. We saw a video, and a lot of people saw that also, about a very specific person down talking Bitcoin. And there's actually proof that this guy was talking BS. So we want to exactly talk about that and our thoughts and findings about especially this guy here, Kevin O'Leary. You probably already know him. And this is very interesting. Even though you saw that video already, guys, make sure you stay here because you want to hear DaVinci's thoughts on that. You know that they are accurate AF, especially when it comes to economic and political issues. Before that, DaVinci, just very quickly, for everyone asking, how can I take advantage of that market? How can I maybe set up this kind of trades we were talking about before? We have a little present, as many of you already know, and if you already have an account, it's not a problem. You can have a scalp trading account. You can have a swing trading account on Bybit. We have a link here in the pinned comment. You can, even though you already have an account or you don't have one, you can click that link, and for literally like 30-40 seconds of your time with the 0.2% Bitcoin deposit, you get $110 completely for free on Bybit. We have a collaboration with them. You just have to click that specific link here on the top of the pinned comment. Only with that link you can get it. So guys, trade with caution, have fun, and good luck on Bybit. DaVinci, let's go into that really, really interesting video and your thoughts about it.
Yeah, wow. I remember actually, Kevin, I remember this video back in 2013. I was very impressed with Kevin O'Leary because, you know, I was living in Canada back then, and I saw this, and I had totally forgotten that he was positive on Bitcoin. And when I saw him on CNBC, you know, saying, you know, oh, I only bought $100 worth of altcoins, and you know, and most of it went to like nothing. And
and in this old video, he said that he will be nibbling into the Bitcoin and crypto space with 2 or 3% of his portfolio. So probably $100 are not 2 or 3% of his portfolio. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, wow, what a liar. I mean, unbelievable. I want you guys all to watch this video, share it with everybody, because honestly, we need to get, this guy needs to be shamed, really.
Yeah.
And on top of that, allowing your friends to show, see, this is time to buy right now, because this guy, he's lying to you. He's got lots more. He wants more. And he doesn't want stocks.
Yes.
So there you go. right? You've got your proof that this guy's loaded to the boat and he even wants more.
It is such a huge warning signal, him going into the television, talking about something he is actually not caring about, and then down talking it so heavily, which is like 100% the opposite of what he said in that video back in the days. It's like an obvious lie. But that's the great thing. Guys, we are here in the globalization time, in the digitalization. We have the internet, we have the blockchain. The internet does not forget. It can forget if it gets censored, but the blockchain does not forget. So luckily we still have that video and we can bust him. Also shout out to Altcoin Daily who busted him with that video. So this guy is not coming away with that. DaVinci, yeah, also your Twitter channel, you have the video there and another very interesting quote.
Yes, exactly. You know what? I really believe, right, now that he's mentioned it, I believe that Bitcoin is currently the best monetary unit that has ever been available to humans, in my opinion. When just 10% of the population agrees with my opinion, the price will be in millions of dollars. Honestly, that is so true, because you know what? People will say, oh, no, my new altcoin is going to do better, Dash or whatever. You know what? It could. Probably, but the probabilities are low because Bitcoin is a protocol, and protocols can be upgraded. So, so most likely Bitcoin will be the king in the future, and I think you'll be very, very wealthy if you start buying into Bitcoin right now. I mean, a lot of people come to me on Telegram groups, message me through email. What should I do? I don't know what to do. Should I buy now? Should I sell now? Should I wait for low prices? And the really simplest thing you can do is the dollar cost average, because there is no oracle out there. Everybody calls me an oracle. I'm not an oracle. I'm just some guy on the internet, okay, doing trades. That's it. Right?
But you're
so
you're close to being an oracle, DaVinci. You're close to. But of course, you are a human being. You can be wrong. Every human being can be wrong. So everyone must make their own mind and must make their own research. So thank you so much for sharing that. It was actually very great so far, talking about that trade, about the continuation trade, something really interesting where we can maybe take advantage of. And also your thoughts on that really shady situation going on with Kevin O'Leary. So thank you also so much for that. We have a very great news for some people out there, especially people who want to meet us. DaVinci, we will go to Hamburg in 6 days and we will meet people on the 16th of August. And you can meet us in person. The MMCrypto team, one of our co-founders is also with us, the editor, DavinciJ15 and me. Also there, we will meet up in a hotel in Hamburg. And basically what you have to do, if you want to meet us in person, maybe have a nice, I don't know, whiskey, orange juice or so, go to the description. You will find a Google Forms document. And once you filled it out, we will email you the location. We will meet up and have some nice drinks and talks. DaVinci, are you looking forward to it?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting all my fans and stuff like that. I had fun in the last 2 meetups I did in Miami. That was just great. I gave away a Ledger wallet. Maybe I'll give away another Ledger wallet at the next meetup. So hope to see you there.
Yeah, 16th of August in Hamburg. Make sure you click that Google Forms document. And yeah, that being said, DaVinci, do you have anything to share? Anything to share besides that the people should definitely join your Twitter and your YouTube to subscribe to you and get all the recent news also from you directly?
Yes, please. Now that you've seen the last few trades, there's lots of options for your trade. I want you to do one last favor. Make sure you do not lose more than 1 or 2% in that trade if that trade goes against us.
Exactly.
I know they won't make a lot of money going up if it does go in our direction, but I don't want you to lose money and not get wrecked, completely wrecked. I want you to be able to trade again tomorrow.
Exactly. Do not get wrecked, guys. Always remember that. That is a very important finding of that episode. Only trade with a certain small percentage so you can come back to your trade. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see each other at the next episode of MMCrypto very, very, very soon, probably already tomorrow. So make sure you are subscribed. You tick that little bell icon because YouTube is going to change the YouTube algorithm. If you are not clicking the bell icon on our channel and on DaVinci's channel, you will most probably going to miss out on the next video. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see each other at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye. Oh, wait. A Bible tutorial is popping up right here. Click it right now. And as always, guys, bye-bye.